This session, I'll be explaining about the use of value operator in ABAP 7.4. The value operator is a constructor. It constructs a value of the type you specify with type after value operator. It can be a construct for internal table, work area, range, or any nested data structure. This value operator is similar to the new operator. It helps to define and initialize records into the in the variables. Let's think about a work area. This is the type declaration. Work area value type. After value, you have to give the type. I'm giving type as TYEMP, has nothing but these four columns, four fields. So I'm assigning values for those four fields. So the work area get created and also value is assigned to it. It's inline declaration using value. After value, immediate after the value, we need to specify the type. If if you don't want to give this type, you can give a hash symbol. But giving a hash symbol, what happens? It the the type type identification should be implicit. Think this scenario where I am declaring a work area of a type and work area equal to value implicit. So with this, what happens? System already knows the value that is being constructed is to be assigned to LSEMP new, and LSEMP new type is already known. Because LSEMP type is already known, so this implicit works well. But in this case, the type was not known. Okay, so the type of LSEMP was not known because I declared inline declaration. Here the type was known. So when the type is already known, then you can use hash symbol. When the type is not known, because it will be dynamically identified the type, inline declaration, then you have to give type. So after value, we need to give type. If you give type, then the value constructor will try to create data of that particular type and assign. If the type of the receiving variable already identified or can be identified, or you can say it can be determined implicitly because of the earlier declaration, then the type is optional. You can give hash symbol. Next comes to internal table. For the internal table, it is also same thing. You need to give a table type because internal table will have multiple records. The declaration give a table type and keep assigning each row in one bracket. So this bracket, each bracket consisting of a row. Okay. If you have already declared the internal table. In this case, internal table was declared with inline declaration. That's why the type was explicit. But in this case, the internal table has been already declared. So, so the return is implicitly identified because of the earlier declaration. So hash symbol can be used. This is how you can use the value constructor to assign values of internal table. Next comes range, very interesting and important as well. You can even construct range. So I'm using hash symbol because this range table has already been declared, and the range has sign option low high, as the sign and option is common for the all entries. So we are fine to specify it only once. Low you can repeat. If you do not want any value for high, you can leave it. Leaving it, it leaves it as blank. And whatever the value that keep repeating for each row, you can specify it at once so that it can keep repeating. Even you can create nested data using value. Here you can see I created a nested uh, structure with the employee address and employee type. Employee has its address. So employee type has name, address is also a structure having house number, street, city, zip code, and date of birth. Now I'm creating a work area of this complex structure. When I create it, name I assigned and address equal to again value of type this address because it's given address, so value will be always type emp address, and you specify each of the column like house, street, city, zip code, assign the values, then date of birth. So so this is how you can use value operator to assign values to a nested structure. So that's all about how can use the value operator to assign values to work area, assign values to internal table, assign values to a range, and also assign it to a nested structure. Thank you for watching.